Hey all, Alex here with Tech Corner, here to talk to you about iPadOS 26, which will be released on September 15th. So you can go into your settings if you want, if your device is supported. You go to settings, click on general, and then you're going to see software updates. Click on that, and from here you should see the app where you can go ahead and install it. Now once you have the app installed, to know what all new features are available, we're going to go to the Tips app. Now, if you do not have the Tips app installed, you can go ahead and install it from the App Store. And this is a great way to, one, get to know what you can do within your device, and also to see new features. So we're going to go ahead and open the Tips app. And here, as we can see, we have what's new in iPadOS 26. So the first thing they have added is kind of this new glass look. And this is how you can get to it. You just basically hold down on your home screen, click the little plus, hit edit, and then you get this menu where you can go the glass look, or you can kind of tint all your apps to a specific color if you want. Just kind of gives it a different look if you want. After that, we've got window mode, which is absolutely amazing because in the old iPad you kind of were very limited to what you could do with Windows. But now you can actually stack Windows on top of Windows, which is really great. And I think you could do even more than 5 windows, which is awesome. Now, with Windows, you can also arrange windows with the flick of a finger. So if you want to have your app go to half screen, you can either swipe to the left or the right and it'll go half screen. You can also put it into quarters if you want, or you can go full screen. Now they've also added a new thing where they've added a little kind of like this little menu, this icon here where you can actually close windows just like you can on the Mac. You got the X, the minimize, and the little expose. And if you press and hold on the little expand, this is also another way you can arrange your windows if you want. And with that, as you can see, when I swipe down, you also get a menu bar, which is really great for being able to access your different settings for your app and additional content within that app. Now, of course, they've added the lock screen. They've made a little slightly different things. They've kind of made it more three-dimensional, which is kind of cool. So that's nothing too big, but just a little bit, as you can see. Stretch your time, make your lock screen clock bigger. So again, just kind of a little bit minor tweaks to the lock screen just to kind of give it a new look, fresh look. Now, live translation, this is really awesome because if you're talking to someone in a different country, you can now, it will automatically translate what they say in a message versus having to copy and paste that and put it into another translation app and having it translate and back and forth. So this is a really cool feature. For folders, they've added the ability to customize folders, which is really neat. So you can give it a little bit more of a tweak. You can add an icon and a color to your folder. That's about it. There's not much you can do like where you can on the Mac, where you can actually replace the whole entire folder icon and give it a whole new look and feel. Hopefully that might be something they'll add into the next version. But they've also added another thing where you can now drag folders to your dock, and you can either view them in grid, preview them in grid view, or the fan view, just like you can in a Mac, which is really kind of neat. Finally, there were 2 apps Apple added. One was previews, so now you no longer need to install a preview app on your iPad or to view PDFs. You can just do it within preview and make modifications, changes, sign documents, all within the preview app. And the other app they added was the phone app. So you can now make calls using your iPad. Now the only caveat is your phone does need to be kind of nearby in order to do that. But again, this is at least a nice feature. And as long as if it's in another room and you want to call someone, that's where this would be coming really in handy. So those are some of the new features in iPadOS 26. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to throw a thumbs up. If you're interested in further content from this channel, feel free to subscribe. I'm going to also be doing some YouTube shorts on some of these new features as well this week. And then finally, click that bell notification to receive when those videos, those short videos drop, so you won't miss a thing. Thank you so much for watching.